Alright guys, Model Mupper here, how you doing? I kind of always start off my videos with how you doing, and I am interested, you know. It's one of those things that we say, isn't it, when we bullshit? Oh, how are you? You alright, bud? All that kind of stuff, and often we don't mean it, but I do mean it. I like to know how you are, and I'm sure that some of you like to know how I am, so I'm going to tell you. My head is battered. It is battered like a ginger stepchild. Seriously, I've been doing so much different stuff over these last couple of days. And some of it I'm going to share with you is what I'm doing, what my plans are, and what my hopes are. And I've been kind of overworking it. Overworking my little brain. But look at that. Look at that awesome flamethrower stuff. Now, because I am so battered, I'm going to ask you to bear with me a little here. I don't think I've used this gameplay for something else, but I might have used clips for it in a highlight video, in a smoke and burn video. So if you have seen it, I do apologise, but this is the full game. And you know, I just ask you to understand that your Muppet is very muddled at the minute. So, alright, these are the things that I've been doing. I've been getting to grips with Facebook. Now, anyone who's been following me blog, which is probably about 2 of my viewers, will know that Facebook baffles the fuck out of me. It does. But I've been getting to grips with it. And I've done a few new groups. Now, one of the groups that I've done is to answer a very specific need, because a frequent sort of comment, and it is quite frequent, and I'm so happy about that I get on here, is, you know, I'd love to team up with you, I'd love to play some games with you, it'd be cool to hang out with you, and all that kind of stuff. Now the problem is that my friends list is pretty much full all the time, you know, and I have to sort of get somebody off the friends list to try and get some more people onto it. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So one of the things that I've done is I've started a Facebook group called Murdering Muppets. Excuse me. And the idea of this group is that if you're the kind of person that would like to team up with me, there's going to be other people in the same situation. Other people who say stuff like that they can't get a group of people who use microphones, or they can't get a group of people who like to team up, or they can't get a group of people that, you know, don't mind if they lose the occasional game and they just want to go out and have a good laugh and socialize. So this Facebook group, I'll put a link in the description. This group is for you. Use it. Let's make it, you know, a friendly place. We can organize events, and it'll be a cool place to hang out. You know, it'll be a cool place to organize some events and put some gameplay videos up and all that kind of stuff, and I think we'll have fun. So if you're one of my regular subscribers, please add yourself to the group, and you know, we'll get it sorted soon about getting some events and stuff going. Now, one of the other things that I've been doing is I've been working hard on trying to grow my channel. Now, this last month or so, it's actually been quite successful for me. About a month ago, I was getting, say, about 300 views a day. And now I'm getting roughly about 900 views a day. And that's great. That is fucking awesome. You know, if you're one of the people that have helped me achieve this, if you've commented on my videos, if you've put a like on it, if you've posted it onto Twitter or Facebook, I thank you so much for this. You really have no idea how much I appreciate it. I'm kind of lost for words, because it's you guys that do this for me. You know, I produce the content, but without people watching it, without people sharing it and commenting on it, nobody would give a fuck. So thank you so much. But one of the things I've always wanted to do is try and help out other people who are in a pretty much similar situation as me. So I've made some new Facebook groups for people who want to promote their videos. And the way that I've done it is I've made a different group for different games. So I've got a Facebook group for putting up The Last of Us videos, a Facebook group for Black Flag when that game comes out, or if, like me, you've got a couple of trailer vids, you know, to whet the appetite, get those up there. And also for Grand Theft Auto 5, where I am going to be spending a lot of my time. So yeah, if you're making those videos, you know, put them on there, guys. It may not get you a whole amount of views, but I haven't really got time to go into it in mass loads of detail. But something that you want to do a bit of research on, if you are trying to grow your channel, is something called backlinks. And roughly what it breaks down to is this: the more your video is linked on the internet, the more likely it will climb up search engines, right? The more visibility you have, the more likely that somebody's going to see your stuff. It's pretty obvious, really, isn't it? So if you post your video onto one of those Facebook groups, it might only get seen by half a dozen people at this stage. But as far as Google is concerned, it's another place that your video has been linked. Now, of course, if those Facebook groups do flourish and grow, and with your guys' help, they may well just do that, you'll end up getting a lot more than half a dozen views. But it needs people to be in there at the start. You get what I'm saying? It needs people to say, well, yeah, you know, I don't give a fuck if I'm only going to get one view from this. I'm going to support Muddle Muppet in what he's doing because he's a good guy. Right, so do it. If, however, you don't give a fuck about Muddle Muppet, post it anyway. Because it may just do that little bit extra of having that backlink seen by Google and YouTube when it's searching for videos for people to watch. Like I say, if you haven't researched this, I highly advise you to go and do so. Now, when I was going to do this video, I had a list in my head of things that I was going to talk about. And I can't even remember if I've covered them all. So I'll try and do a quick recap. If you're stuck for people to play with, have a look at my Facebook group. If you like them to post videos, have a look at the other groups. So all the links will be in the description. I wanted to again just reiterate my big thank you to people. You're really helping me out, guys. And more than you know, as my regular viewers will know, I do have clinical depression. And you know what? Right now I'm just feeling so fucking optimistic with life and everything. And you guys are helping with that, man. You really are. Oh, one last thing, yeah. I knew there was something else. My blog. It's starting to take a bit of shape now. Do have a look at it. Again, the link is in the description. It's just muddlemuppet.com. It's mostly related to YouTube stuff, to videos, to games, with some other bits and stuff about life that interest me in there. It is expanding all the time. It's a pretty lonely place right now because I'm putting the posts up and I'm not getting much attention yet. It's new, you know, it's new. So yeah, you know, visit my blog. Now I want to be transparent about one thing as well. I am entering into the world of affiliate marketing. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means I will be putting stuff like, you know, if I do a post on The Last of Us, there will be a link there on buying the game. And yes, I get a cut out of it. It's not a huge amount, but because of health reasons, I can't work. And I think this will be a good way for me to earn a little bit of extra money, to get a little bit of extra income. I'm not trying to rip anybody off. If I put a link, you know, some kind of affiliate marketing link on there, you can be rest assured it's something that I have, something that I own, or at least something that I want. You know, I'm not going to sort of bombard you with shite. But I just want to be transparent, you know, and let you know this is part of the reason that I'm doing it. It's not the sole reason, but it is part of the reason. And who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to actually make a viable living out of doing stuff like YouTube, Facebook, my blog. Not the kind of living where I'm going to be rich, but the kind of living where I'll probably earn the same amount of money that I would get on either sickness benefit or unemployment benefit. And I'd much rather do that, you know, get that little bit of income by working for it than I would by getting it off the state, if that makes sense. I want to start feeling again at some point that I'm making my own way in the world, and this is kind of helping me do that, guys. Once again, thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm not too sure how long this video has left to run. Oh, it's at the end. I was watching this in full screen as I was editing it. Fucking superb timing there from your friend Muddle Muppet. Take it easy, guys. Thanks again. This is Muppet out. Bye.